Hello everyone, Shane Newton here with Keller Williams, your trusted real estate consultant with a combined 25 years of business experience in real estate consulting and corporate finance. And today we're talking about staging your home to sell it. Now, one thing to remember when we talk about staging the home is we're not trying to be personal about this thing. We're trying to set this home up to make it more attractive to the buyers that are coming in. So as a seller, you have to go about the staging process as though you're a buyer. So think about it as though you're a buyer coming into this house. What would attract you to this house? Now, obviously, there's things that buyers are looking at. They're looking at price, they're looking at location, they're looking at the basic things like, whether it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath or 4-bedroom, 3-bath, those basic things, once we get past that, they're actually looking at homes. They've kind of decided on the area. So now we're looking at ways to distinguish your home. And we want to distinguish it in a way so that when buyers walk into the house, that they see themselves in their house. We want them to see it as they're walking through as, I'd like to be in this house as my house. And I can put my sofa here, I can put the chair here, I can put my bed and dresser in these areas, and everything will fit. So we're trying to create that mindset with the buyers walking in, that they can see themselves in your house. And when you're staging your house, that's the mindset you want to have. That you're, what would a buyer want to see when they're walking into my house? Okay. And when we talk about staging, we talk about it in terms of 3 Ds. These are the things we want to do to help set that mindset and present the home in a way so that buyers are attracted to it. And those 3 Ds are declutter, depersonalize, and details. All right, let's start with declutter. Now, obviously, as you can see behind me, I'm not trying to sell my house. I've got some clutter in my office. I've been here in my house for a while, and so it's kind of built up. And that's typically what happens in a house, is once you've lived there a while, the clutter starts to build up. So as you're preparing your house for sale and you're staging it, start getting rid of some of that clutter. You're going to be moving. Go ahead and box it up. Put it in the garage. Don't put it in the closets. The key thing we're trying to present here with declutter is space. Buyers are looking for space when they move into a house, that they have plenty of space for their stuff, right? So when we talk about declutter, we're looking at like kitchen cabinets. We don't want a lot of things on the countertops, appliances and things. We want those put away, put in the cabinets. That gives the idea of space. If you don't have a lot of stuff out on your countertops, then you obviously have enough room in the cabinets around to store everything. See, this is what we're talking about. Same thing in the bathrooms. In like your living room and your sitting areas. If you have extra pieces of furniture that you're not really using or don't really need to make your home look nice for the selling purposes, maybe move that into the garage, move it into a storage facility. Create that space and remove all that clutter. Go ahead and box it up, get it out. You're going to be moving, so you're getting a head start on the packing process. Second thing is depersonalize. And this could be family pictures that you have around, pictures of your kids or your grandkids or family. You might want to go ahead and put those away. What happens is, if you have a lot of those personal things around, pictures of yourself, maybe diplomas and things of that nature, people walk in and they see all that. Well, they see your house, and that's obviously not what we want. As we talked about earlier, we want them to see their house. We want them to project their family on the walls, their family pictures, So do those little things to kind of depersonalize it. You know, it's nothing offensive against you and your family. That's not what we're doing. It's just helping the buyers, they're coming in, to see themselves in the house. And the more general you are with your decorating tips, that's going to help them to do that. And the last D is details. And what we're talking about with details is just making sure the small things are taken care of. It starts at when they pull up to the house. Is the yard mowed and are the flower beds manicured and de-weeded? The house looks nice. You don't have any paint that's peeling or any visible cracks like in the wood or in the brick or stuff. Just go ahead and trim those things up. Maybe you have a room that has a stain on the carpet or some scratches on the walls, some nicks on the walls. Go ahead and touch up the paint. Maybe have the carpet cleaned. Maybe have a maid come through and professionally clean the house one time so that no dust or anything like that. Where you want to present your house in the best light. And the thing is those little small things, they may cost you a little money to repair them now, but it's going to cost you a lot less if you do the repairs than actually going through the sale process and having to negotiate those repairs with the buyer, because they're going to look at that and say, well, I'm going to have to bring in somebody to paint the house, and that's going to cost $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 to repaint a room or a couple of rooms. Well, if you go down and spend $50 at Home Depot and get the paint, touch it up, that's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to reduce your anxiety when you get to those repair amendments in the sale process, and it's going to make your house look a lot better, more attractive, and which is going to bring more buyers and more people willing to actually offer you a contract on your house. So again, when we talk about staging, the 3 Ds, we want to declutter, we want to create that image of space, we want to depersonalize so that we help buyers coming into the house to see themselves in the house. We don't want them to see you, we want them to see themselves in the house. And then the details, those little details that show your house in the best light possible. The more of those we can take care of, the easier it is going to be to sell your house. Hope this was helpful. If you like the video, hit like. If you have any comments, put those below. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We're going to put out new videos every Thursday at noon. We may put out more than that, but at least once a week we're going to have a new video at noon on real estate, maybe on goals and some other topics, some fun stuff. So hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a great day and a great rest of your week. Thanks, everyone.